Wow. I mean, seriously, wow. Today is the best squat day I have had in, I, yeah, honestly, I can't even tell you how long. I've got a little bit of a change of a scenery. So, my friend Brad there, kind of in the far right picture, I work with him. And where we work, there's a fitness center. And yesterday, he said, hey, let's go check it out. And I thought, why not? And then yesterday, he was having a really bad migraine, so he said, tomorrow, I'll bring my clothes. And I said, that'll be better, I'll bring my shoes. Because he told me there were clean stations. And initially, I had thought I was just going to clean. But as you will see in the video, all I did was squat today. So we get to this place after work. And it's an awesome little place because I'm an employee at the hospital I work at. We have access to this gym here, and it's awesome. And I think what's so convenient about it is, it doesn't necessarily have the most elaborate and amazing facilities, but the convenience of still being kind of in the work mindset. I already knew, I mean, even from the weight I started warming up with, I already knew I felt better than I normally do when I get home. Because when I get home, I can take off my shoes, I can take off my clothes, I can kind of relax a little bit, and I get out of the mindset. When I get home and I'm about to lift from work, I have to walk almost straight to the garage if I want to get a high quality workout in. And I'm not trying to sound arrogant or be weird, but I just felt really good today. I felt really good today. Now, that little jump I did there in the beginning, I think that's what I'm going to talk about today. Because I was actually kind of nervous yesterday when Brad first just said, hey, you should come and check out this place. I was like, well, I'm doing these daily squat videos. I feel bad recording in front of everybody. But I thought, I don't know, I was nervous. I was like, I don't want to record in front of people. This will be weird, especially if I go by myself. Like yesterday, because Brad had a really bad migraine, I considered going by myself. But one, I didn't know where it was. And two, I was too scared to record by myself. So that little jump was me telling Brad that people really actually don't care what we do. Now, a little side note here, we've got the Bible verse of the day. I always try and fit it in the beginning so everyone can see. We have Proverbs 22:2. The rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord made them both. It shows that we are all the same. We are all flesh and blood. We are all made the same way that God made everyone else. Back to my little story, though. I was scared, honestly. I was scared to record. That's my friend Brad, by the way. He's a marathon runner. Sorry, I get sidetracked really easily, as you can tell. But I was scared to record. I thought, this is going to be the first time I've been in a public place recording my squat videos, and today is day, I think, 17. 17. But I felt a lot more comfortable with Brad there. And there weren't a whole lot of people down in this area where we are, where the clean stations are. And I thought, oh, that's nice. There were only two guys down on that section. There's an upper section with a whole bunch of free weights and whatnot. But as you all know, this is kind of where I will be living. The squat rack and the deadlift platforms. And so I felt a little more comfortable. And that little jump I did in the previous clip, I was talking to Brad because I watched a video. And the video was talking about how people seriously don't care what you do. I mean, this guy was in the middle of this extremely busy mall. He's like, I can just lay down right here in the middle of the mall and no one's going to bat an eye. And he did, and nobody cared. And his motive was, get out of your comfort zone. But, I mean, seriously, nobody cares. I mean, I could have gone up to that guy right there to my left. I could have gone up and just given him a high five. He probably would have given me a high five. I mean, nobody cares. In the end of the day, what you really do. Because in the end of the day, everyone's going to forget it in like 5 seconds. Sure, you might, if you do something super obscure and you're like yelling cuss words at somebody or doing something nuts, of course people are going to remember that, maybe go home and tell their buddies. But in the end of the day, 99% of the things we do, no one cares and no one's going to notice. This is almost the benefit of living in such a self-driven world and society is people are so focused on themselves that they don't really care to look out. And when they do look out, it's like, oh, that was weird. You know, what that guy just did was weird. But you forget it because you're so focused on yourself. So I guess there is a positive to living in a selfish society, the one that we do. I mean, ultimately, I wish we didn't live in a selfish society. But people don't care what you do. And I felt after recording today, Brad said I need to get a little tripod. And I thought, yeah, I really do, especially if I'm going to continue lifting here, which I think I will, just for the sake of convenience, because I'm still in work mode. When I leave the hospital, I wear these clothes underneath my scrubs. You know, I wear my t-shirt and then my shorts. So I leave the hospital. I go to the locker room at this, this is just a building right next to the hospital I work at. I take off my scrub top, take off my scrub bottoms, put on my lifting shoes, and I'm ready to go. And it's almost like I'm still at work. It's like this is a part of my work. And it's nice too because they just subtract $15 out of each paycheck. So it's about $30 to $40 a month. So it's not too expensive, and it's really convenient too. Not to mention the fact that on the days I have off, we're really blessed to live as close as we do to work. So I can still come. It's not really a big deal. So here's 275 pounds. Today was really exciting because I actually got to go above the weight that I just have at my house, which is only 210 pounds. But I wanted to include Brad in here because this guy is a marathon runner, and he does 275 here for 2. And sure, they're not amazing reps, but Brad is a marathon runner. I mean, what a beast. This wraps up today. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to leave the last clip playing. I hope you watch it. I'm really excited about the way it went, and God bless you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh my God.